India has a strong base of traditional medicine in the form of Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Yoga and naturopathy. We have a national policy on Ayush which seeks to promote good health and outreach of healthcare to the people through preventive, promotive and curative interventions of Ayush systems, promote greater availability of authentic raw drugs and to integrate Ayush in healthcare system. Government of India has a proper administrative setup to look after the regulation and development of Ayurveda and other traditional systems in terms of regulatory bodies for regulation of education and practice, and Drugs and Cosmetics Act for regulation of traditional medicinal products, national institutes of various systems, and research councils for promoting scientific validation of Ayurveda and other systems, and R&D-based drugs development program. We all know that traditional system of medicine and plant-based products have sustained humankind for thousands of years. Though modern medicine has brought a great relief to humankind by controlling communicable diseases, it does not offer satisfactory cures for a wide variety of diseases relating to lifestyle and aging. Recently, we had a visitor from Germany in the Department of Ayush who showed keen interest in collaboration with India on validation of Panchkarma therapy, as he felt that this detoxification procedure holds immense potential for preventing and arresting the progress of Alzheimer's disease. There is a realization in India and abroad that traditional systems of medicine are a storehouse of knowledge which, if fully validated, developed and integrated, can provide much more satisfactory and economic health care to our populations, particularly in developing countries like India, where 80% of the expenditure on health is accounted for by out-of-pocket expenses by people like you and me. The major challenge before Ayurveda and other systems of traditional medicine is actually botanical standardization and quality control, which will ensure safety and efficacy in due course. In the ancient times, the practitioners used to identify authentic herbs and make and dispense their own preparations, and in the process they ensured quality and safety and efficacy. Now in this 21st century, we have moved to commercial production of Ayurveda medicines. Our Ayush industry in India is approximately of 6,000 crores, of which about 1,200 crores is exported, and it is growing at a rate of 10%. This large and growing industry base requires sustainable cultivation and standardization of raw material. We can no longer rely on conventional methods of quality control. We have no choice but to identify chemical and biological markers, develop chromatogram fingerprints, and wherever necessary, rationalize polyharbor formulations to bring down their number of ingredients for making the task of standardization and quality control easier. We know that we have an evidence base of thousands of years, but the rest of the world does not know it. There is no reason why we should not document evidence base of Ayurveda and seek market authorization of Ayurveda products and services in other countries of the world, because we are now part of a global society. There is a global resurgence of interest in traditional medicine in general and Ayurveda and yoga in particular in Western countries. If we have to export our products and services, we have to meet their quality and safety norms and document the evidence base. At the same time, I'm going to make a very important point. This second World Ayurveda Congress should send a clear message to the world that in the name of safety, no country should erect artificial, non-tariff trade barriers, technical barriers to trade of Ayurveda products from India. I have recently attended the meeting of International Regulatory Cooperation in Herbal Drugs in Beijing, which has been set up for information sharing between regulatory authorities of various countries on issues relating to quality and safety of traditional medicinal products. IRCH is a great challenge in the sense that we have to cull out data regarding safety of our Ayurveda products from existing scientific literature for sharing with other countries. University of Pune and many of Ayurveda institutions in Pune and Mumbai have been making a significant contribution in the area of scientific validation of Ayurveda, and I hope these issues will be discussed in depth so that the Second World Ayurveda Congress and Arogya 2006 in Pune provide a fresh impetus to research and development efforts in both public and private sector in the country in the direction of scientific validation, quality control, and global positioning of R&D-based Ayurveda products. I wish the Second World Ayurveda Congress and Arogya 2006 in Pune a great success, and once again thanks the organizers for inviting me to be part of the inaugural ceremony. Thank you.